Greetings tubers, welcome to Joe Talks Tech. In this video, I'm gonna compare the two best budget smartphones, the Realme 6 Pro and the Poco X2. Now let's see which one among these two is the best budget smartphone. Coming to the design, both the phones have glass sandwich design. Also both phones have gradient glass design on the back. Personally, I would prefer the Realme 6 Pro's design, but the Atlantis blue of the Poco X2 is also a good one. Coming to the display, the Realme 6 Pro has a 6.6-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD panel with a 90Hz refresh rate and a pill-shaped cutout on the top right corner, while the Poco X2 has a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and a pill-shaped cutout on the top left corner. Of course, the 120Hz refresh rate display of the Poco X2 is better than the 90Hz display of the Realme 6 Pro, but the Realme 6 Pro display isn't bad either. If we talk about the cameras, both the phones have quad camera setup on the back and dual camera setup on the front. The Realme 6 Pro has a 64 megapixel Samsung ISOCELL bright GW1 sensor, while the Poco X2 has a 64 megapixel Sony IMX686 sensor. Both the phones have similar 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. The Realme 6 Pro has gone for a 12 megapixel telephoto lens with 2x optical zoom, while the Poco X2 has a 2 megapixel macro lens. The Realme 6 Pro has also a 2 megapixel macro lens, while the Poco X2 has a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Coming to the front, the Realme 6 Pro has a 16 megapixel selfie camera and an additional 8 megapixel wide angle camera for selfies. The Poco X2 has a 20 megapixel selfie camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor for portrait selfies. Clearly, the Realme 6 Pro has an advantage here with the telephoto lens on the back and an ultra wide angle camera on the front. But the 64 megapixel Sony IMX686 sensor of the Poco X2 is better than the 64 megapixel Samsung ISOCELL bright GW1 sensor of the Realme 6 Pro. If we talk about the performance, the Realme 6 Pro is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G, while the Poco X2 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G. Actually, there is no much difference between the two chips, but the 720G is slightly better while navigating over the 730G, as the 720G has a Navic chip inside for better navigation. The 120Hz display of the Poco X2 makes it faster than the 90Hz display of the Realme 6 Pro. Hence, the performance is slightly better on the Poco X2. When it comes to battery, the Realme 6 Pro has a 4300 mAh battery and supports 30 watts fast charging, while the Poco X2 has a 4500 mAh battery and supports 27 watts fast charging. Both the phones have similar battery life and performance. Finally, the pricing. The Realme 6 Pro is priced at 17,999 rupees for the 6GB RAM and 64GB internal memory, while the Poco X2 is priced at 17,499 rupees for the 6GB and 64GB internal memory. The price difference isn't that higher. Personally, I would choose the Poco X2 because of its 120Hz, but both the phones deliver a flagship level experience at the budget level. Well, that's my opinion. What do you say? Do you agree with me or not? Leave your opinion in the comments below. And thank you for watching the video.